Now, a Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
And hello, everybody. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you from the desert as I'll return to the FM area very soon. We're looking at your weather, though, our weather in the valley, and it's a very wet one. And this lizard wouldn't be too happy about that. I think he likes it here in Arizona. Now, let's take a look at our forecast, shall we? As we take a look at the National Weather Service's maps, we can see where the areas of concern are for severe weather as well as for very, very wet weather as we go through the next 24 to 48 hours. And it's really right here. So check this out. As we take a look at the Weather Prediction Center's outlook, this is our weather map as we go through the day. And let's start out with a look at the Tuesday forecast where the severe weather threat is in the Central Plains. We're talking southeast parts of Minnesota where you see the yellow hatched area, most of Iowa, eastern Nebraska, Omaha once again, Kansas, most of Missouri, all in a severe weather threat that does stretch into the Oklahoma City area. Where you see the red, that's our flooding concern. Very heavy rain. And notice it does include the southern parts of the Red River Valley, Lakes Country, west central Minnesota, and all of eastern South Dakota as well. Now, we're going to get some rain in northwest Minnesota, but you'll be drier and not much at all with this first system as we work our way and look into the northern reaches of North Dakota. Now, here's what things look like as we go into Wednesday. Check it out. Our storm threat will continue to bring rain and cold air here to the northern plains, and we'll have north winds and it'll be breezy. The rain chances will be most plentiful in the early half of your Wednesday, and the severe weather threat will shift its way down south. We're talking Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. And see the red there in Iowa? That's right. We have still more areas for some very heavy flooding. And look at the blue. You know what the blue is? Yikes. That's mixed precipitation in the elevated terrain out there, not far from Yellowstone Park, Wyoming, southern Montana. That's a look at Wednesday. Now, this rain system that's going to be heading through is not the only one this week. I'm going to show you a model run that shows more detail on just how much rain our area may be getting and where the track of the rain will be and when for you as we go through now. Our next chance of rain coming Thursday and Friday. We'll show you the 7-day planner. But first, I want to show you this. So we look at some model guidance. This model guidance is an American model. It does go out a little bit farther, and it shows our rain today that wraps up into tomorrow morning. Notice that as we take a peek out into parts of central North Dakota, not so much rain from this system, but from the Southern Valley into parts of northwest Minnesota where you see the dark greens, that's some pretty significant rain working its way through. Now, as you take a look at the clock on this is by tonight. Now, as we continue to advance in time, the rain does continue heavily up near International Falls, Arrowhead, Minnesota. And we're pretty much done here in the valley, but some areas picking up significant rain in the dark greens and in the yellows. That's where we'll have that heavier rain, upwards of an inch for many, even in the FM area. Now, as we go through the late week, check this out. What happens Thursday night on the 23rd? Here we go, Thursday afternoon, boom, the next round develops. And look at where it goes, southern Minnesota again. So they're picking up even more rain, and that does impact some of our southern and central Minnesota counties as well. So the late week rain chances will once again impact similar areas to this last system with only minimal amounts through most of North Dakota. And I do hear you out in Hazen, you want more rain. Check this out, though. Now, as we go into the weekend here, there will be some stuff working its way out of Montana and the central part of North Dakota. This is all the way out on the 26th. So as we go into Sunday and Monday, that could bring our next chance of some measurable rain. And look at that. It's showing the James River Valley, the Devil's Lake Basin, and the parts of the Missouri River Valley. Hopefully you in the Hazen-Beulah area picking up some much needed rain. So a very wet stretch of weather is heading our way. Let's take a look at your planning forecast. Here you go. For your day tomorrow, the rain does continue as we go through the day, particularly in our eastern and northern counties. So a few sprinkles there. Temperatures will be in the mid 60s again on Thursday. A chance of a late night thunder shower after a pretty nice day. Those rain showers and thunderstorms will mainly impact the Southern Valley again into central Minnesota through Friday. Look at the cold air there with temperatures in those 50s is all for Friday. Saturday and Sunday, a little bit of a rebound, but seasonable temperatures. Late Sunday and Monday, there's that next chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly late Sunday and into Monday for your holiday weekend ahead. That's a look at your forecast. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Thanks so very much for trusting me with your weather information. Stay dry. Let me know your rainfall reports right here. Drop me a comment. Let me know how much you got. Thanks so much for sharing, and we'll talk again very soon.